Hi guys, welcome back. So, who's going to qualify from Pool A? It's the most exciting pool in the World Cup at the moment. We've got Japan, Ireland and Scotland all going in with a chance to qualify, and someone's going to miss out. Samoa and Russia can't make it, but it's going to come down to the wire. Now, the eagle-eyed amongst you might have realised I put up a video about this earlier. I got a bit of a detail wrong, so I've gone again, but that's how complicated it is. So this time I think I've got it. Please let me know if I got it wrong, but I'll try to work it out myself. I didn't want to get this off a website and, copy someone else's, so I wanted to do it myself so I understood it. So here we go. The table I'm putting up is if Scotland beat Russia with a bonus point. So that's the kind of assumption. I think they will. I'm going for a plus 20 points margin as well, the same as Japan versus Russia. I think it's about that, or either that or exactly. So that's the assumption I'm going on. If you don't think that's right, then fair enough, but I'm pretty happy with that. Now you can see the games remaining. Ireland are playing Samoa, and I'm pretty confident Ireland are going to beat Samoa, probably with a bonus point, but we'll come back to that. Now look at this. The interesting thing is Japan-Scotland is only 4 days away from Scotland-Russia. Japan will have had 8 days to prepare, and this is significant. Even though Scotland can and probably will put out as many squad players as they can for the Russia game, I think it's still 15 players are going to have to double up in some respect. Even if they don't come on from the bench, they'll be involved twice in 4 days. So this is advantage Japan anyway, and I've said I think Japan are kind of favourites for this game even before that, so it's a tough one for Scotland for sure. Okay, let's go on to the permutations. Let's start simple. Hopefully I get this all right. So number one, if Scotland lose versus Japan, it's simple, they're out, goodbye. Okay, Japan will be first, Ireland will be second. Even if Ireland lost versus Samoa, that's how it would be. So that's a nice simple one. Scotland have to win. Now, number two, if Scotland win and Ireland lose, again, they're through. But like I said, I don't think Ireland will lose, so that's an unlikely scenario. Now it gets interesting. If Ireland win with no bonus point, which could happen, Samoa have shown impressive stuff in attack occasionally, but their cohesion, especially in defence, hasn't looked quite good enough for me. So I think Ireland will get a bonus point, although Ireland aren't the most prolific try-scoring team out there. So that's something going against them. But anyway, let's say they don't get a bonus point win, and Scotland win with a bonus point. That puts Ireland and Scotland both on 15. Now that means it's head-to-head. This is what I got wrong earlier. Equal points, it goes head to head. So therefore, who won head to head? Well, Ireland absolutely smashed Scotland, so Scotland would be out and Ireland through. If Japan lost to Scotland and got 1 bonus point, and Ireland won with no bonus point, so they all finish on 15 points. Now this is where it goes away from head to head and goes to points difference. And I've calculated arbitrarily that that's about a 17-point swing that Scotland need. So they'll need to win by 17 points if there's that triple way score. Otherwise, Japan are through. Okay, so here we go. Number 4, if Ireland get a bonus point win, which I think is the most likely. So these ones now on I think are the most likely and are the most exciting. Certainly if you're a neutral, if you're a Scotland or Japan fan, then maybe not, but anyway. So if Ireland win with a bonus point, they go to 16 points and they're just through. So Ireland are going to play a strong team, I believe, try and get that bonus point win, and they're through whatever happens. So Ireland are looking quite good, actually. Now, if that happens, it goes to number 5. Okay, Scotland win with a bonus point, say, 15. Japan lose with a bonus point, 15. Ireland are through already, so it goes head to head. Scotland have obviously just won that game, so Scotland go through and Japan go out. That's if win with a bonus point, 1 bonus point, Japan loss, 15 points all. Number 6, if Scotland win with a bonus point again, they go to 15 of course, and if Japan lose but they get 2 bonus points, they go to 16. So Scotland would be out and Japan through. So that's an interesting scenario. Scotland could win this game. They could win it by they could get loads of points. But if Japan get 4 tries and stay within 7, then they're through. So every point counts, and this is why I really like the bonus point system. I like it in leagues. I remember discussing it when it came into the Six Nations, and everyone was saying, oh, you can't mess with it, and I said it's going to be fine, don't worry. It's worked everywhere else it's been, and it creates this excitement. I do like it. Now, here we go. Number 7, I think we're on 7, yeah. If Scotland win with no bonus point, which absolutely could happen, because first and foremost they have to win, they're on to 14. And if Japan get any bonus point within 7 or 4 tries, they're through because they get 15 or more. So if Scotland win without a bonus point, they need to keep Japan to nothing. So that's an interesting one to look out for. Now, last one, number 8. If Scotland win with no bonus point and Japan lose with no bonus point, which obviously could happen, a really tight game, the way both those teams play, probably, it might be one of the others. But anyway, 14 points all. Again, it goes back to head, and because Scotland have just won it, Scotland go through and Ireland go out. But wait guys, there's one more permutation, last one honestly, and that is the weather. A typhoon is due to hit the Ireland-Samoa game. It might not, but it is a strong possibility. Now the official rule is, if it hits, it's a draw. 2 points to Ireland and Samoa. Now, that doesn't really help Ireland, because Japan are on 14 points, so they would be safe and they'd go through. So Ireland would move to 13 points. Scotland would be on 10 if they beat Russia with a bonus point, as I said. Or they could win with any margin at all, or bonus points. So that would help Scotland. I don't think they'll let that happen, even though it's an official rule, I believe. I think they'll change it and try and move that match to somewhere in Japan that is not affected, because just think of the fuss that would be kicked up. Anyway, it's one last permutation to this fascinating pool. So there we go. So my summary is Ireland and Japan are the favourites. I think they'll go through, actually. Scotland might win, but it might not be enough. Ireland are the biggest favourites to go through. I think they 100% will go, well, not 100%, but I think they will go through. And bonus points are everything. So these matches are fantastic. One disadvantage is that it creates a lot of emotional intensity. It could be draining, so whoever goes through, they could be pretty drained from this pool, and then they face obviously the might of New Zealand or South Africa. So that's a tricky one. Even though they'll be battle hardened, shall we say, it's going to be tough to raise themselves up again. Anyway guys, that's how I see it. I think I've got it right. Let me know how you think it's going to go, and until next time, I will see you then.